Okay, hello, welcome to another one of my tier lists. Today we are doing the Cody tier list from Danganronpa Next, which for those unaware is a VR chat game, kind of akin to Werewolf and Town of Salem. It's a social deduction card game, and there's this one particular character called Cody. He is the ultimate fan, here he is, and he's a nice little looking guy. He's cool. He's whatever. Um, and then they went and changed him, and they made him completely different. Now he looks like this. I'm gonna cover that up before you want to um run away or call the police, because ugh, it's terrifying. I don't know why they did that to him. So I wanted to make a tier list to ask, would the characters of Danganronpa interact with Cody? We have 5 tiers today. We have is friends with Cody and talks with him. We have may talk with Cody once in a blue moon. We have the characters who just don't really interact with Cody for whatever reason. We have actively avoiding Cody, and then we have the characters who want to straight up kill Cody. So yeah, let's do it. Once again, this is based on no real judgment. This is just how I think, or how I feel about these characters. There is no sort of thought process here. It's just, I think, this character would or would not interact. Don't try and, deep this, there's nothing to it. Akane, I just don't think she would interact with Cody. I just don't think they would ever really cross paths. Anji, I think, would talk with him once in a blue moon, just because he's, fucking deranged. Just because she's, deranged. She's, goofy as everything. She would just talk with him for no reason. Aoi, I think, avoids Cody. I think she just finds him really creepy and weird. Byakuya wants to kill him. Oh my god, he hates him so much. Celeste used Hifumi. And Hifumi's kind of like Cody. Let me go full screen. I usually go full screen, but I forgot to. Yeah. And I think she would try to do the same thing to Cody, but in the end she still just wants to kill Cody. Chiaki would talk with Cody. She tries to be friends with everyone. Chihiro would avoid Cody. I think Chihiro would be very intimidated by Cody. Chisa, I think she would talk with Cody, but purely because she's a teacher. I think that's she just feels it's her duty to do so. In this case, I forgot to explain earlier, I'm going to assume that Cody would be a Hope's Peak student, just to make it really easy to base judgments off of. So yeah. And he would be a student in one of the classes, whichever one you want. It doesn't overly matter. Daisaku, I just don't think would interact with Cody. Fihiko would actively avoid Cody. I think he would see him as weird. Next is Genocider, who I will rank alongside Toko. I think Genocider just wouldn't interact with Cody, while Toko would actively avoid him. Yeah, I think Genocider would just be doing other things, while Toko would be just not talking to anyone, as per usual. Gonta would talk to Cody once in a blue moon. In fact, actually no, I'll put Gonta in the top, just because Gonta likes to be friends with everyone. Gozu, I love Gozu, and I feel like if they ever cross paths, he would talk to him. Gozu's very kind. He just likes chilling with people. Gundam probably just doesn't interact with Cody. Haiji, well, Cody and Haiji probably both underage girls. I will say that Haiji probably just doesn't interact with Cody. What even is Haiji's day to day before the tragedy? Who knows? Hajime just doesn't interact with Cody. he's a reserve corps student, you know. I don't think he wants to interact overly with Cody. Hifumi is friends with Cody. They talk all the time about their favorite anime and manga. I think that's obvious. Himiko is avoiding Cody. Hiriko just doesn't interact with Cody. I think there's like no universe where they talk with each other often or anything like that. Hiyoko wants to kill Cody. Just like she wants to kill everyone, really. I don't think there's a single character she doesn't want to kill. Ibuki probably talks once in Blue Moon, but that's because it's Ibuki. She has like no sense of anything. She just talks with everyone. Move you down. Ikue probably just doesn't interact with Cody. Izuru, I know it's like against Izuru's whole thing, but he wants to kill Cody, just like I do. Jotaro is probably friends with Cody. They're both like outcasts. Jin, I feel like despite his job, actively avoids Cody. Junko, and I'm presuming, sorry, that's just adjusting my headset. Junko, I feel like in our case is actively still the despair. Junko, and I think in that case you might talk to Cody every now and then, try and manipulate him. You know, he's lonely, you have very attractive, I put in air quotes, girl come up to you, he's gonna do anything. Juzo probably wants to kill Cody for security reasons. Kaede actively avoids Cody. Kaito, I think, might talk to Cody once in a while, just to see how he's doing. Your novel. Kazuichi, I feel like I could be mean and say he's friends with Cody, because Kazuichi's kind of a creep, but he's not that bad. I think they'll talk once in a while. Tengen just doesn't interact with Cody. Kibo might talk once in a while, he tends to talk to most people. I think he'd be friends with Kurokuma, because they're both just weirdos. Kurumi? I'm actually going to make a separate tier for Kurumi. Just because I truly believe is forced to be friends with Cody. I feel like Kurumi would just be forced to be friends with Cody. Like, Cody would basically just be like, oh, you have to hang out with me, please. I don't know. I feel like he would do that because he's Cody. Because, like, of course he would. Kiyotaka would talk to him, but, like, wouldn't be friends. Kiyotaka likes to talk with everyone. Just to, like, maintain sort of, like, connection between everyone. Koichi, I feel like, would just have to talk to him due to his job. But, like, he wouldn't actively really talk to Cody for, like, pleasure. Kokichi actively avoids Cody. Kamaru just doesn't interact with Cody. Karekyo, I feel like they could talk every now and then, but they rarely would. Kotoko actively avoids Cody. Kyoko does the same. Kyosuke wants to kill Cody. He thinks he's remnant of, like, despair or something. I don't know. Leon actively avoids Cody, I think. Mahiru actively avoids Cody. Maki wants to kill Cody. Makoto would try to be friends with Cody, I think. Because he's Makoto, he wants to be friends with everyone. Because he's like, he has no sense of danger or something, I don't know. He's Makoto, what do you expect? Masaru just doesn't interact with Cody. He thinks like stranger danger or something, and he's like, no. Sleep is the same thing, she just doesn't interact with Cody. Miaya, well, Miaya's Monica, so they get ranked together, and in that case they both want to kill Cody. Because I think Monica would fucking despise Cody. Mikan actively avoids Cody. Misaki just doesn't interact with Cody. Miu actively avoids Cody. Mondo, I just don't think Mondo would really talk to Cody at all. Monodam would try to be friends with Cody. Monokid would talk with him. Monokuma's trying to kill Cody. Usami wants to be friends with everyone, so yeah. Monofini probably actively avoids. Monosuke just doesn't interact with Cody. And Monotaro might talk every now and then. Mukuro wants to kill Cody. Absolutely. I mean, who doesn't want to kill Cody? Nagisa actively avoids, I think. Nagito? I could see him being up here for some reason. But I think he's down here. I think he actively avoids Cody. Natsumi actively avoids Cody 100%. Nekomaru would talk to him, but really just because he's a team leader. Peko wants to kill Cody because she knows that Fuyuhiko is disgusted by him. I mean, like, let's be honest, let's just go back real quick. Who wouldn't be? It's terrifying. It's like a jump scare. It's like a new horror character. What? 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 Do you remember episode 29? That's how I see it. But, you know, whatever. Rantaro just doesn't interact with Cody, he's always out adventuring or something. Baruka wants to kill Cody. Ryoma? I feel like might talk with Cody, just because he has nothing better to do. Mitarai? I actually think Mitarai could be friends with Cody, just because they're both into animation and stuff like that. You know, to quote Cody himself here, do you remember episode 29? You know, I think they would talk about episode 29. Whatever episode 29 is, but, you know. Oh, whatever. Sakura probably actively avoids Cody. Sato is best friends with Mahiru, and anyone that poses a threat to Mahiru she wants to kill, so Sato would be trying to kill Cody. Sayaka probably actively avoids Cody. Psycho probably just doesn't interact. I have the feeling that Psycho just sits in her lab all day, kind of like she does in the Danganronpa 3 anime. Shirakuma, I just don't think interacts with Cody. Shuichi, I think actively avoids Cody. I think he just doesn't want to fucking put up with that. Shuji wants to kill Cody. Shuji just wants to kill people, full stop. Sonya just doesn't interact with Cody. Sanosuke doesn't interact with Cody either, I think. I think he's too busy working on his tools. Soshin, I think, would try to be friends with Cody, just because he's Soshin. He wants to be the people's leader, you know? That's what I kind of understand about him. Taichi maybe talks once in a blue moon. He's not super judgmental, he's just a dad. Takumi just doesn't interact with Cody. Tenko wants to kill Cody, absolutely. Terutoru is friends with Cody, they're both like weird pervs, I reckon. Tsumugi actively avoids Cody, yeah. The Imposter, I think talks once in a blue moon, because the Imposter wants to be like, also like Soshin, where they both want to be that leader, but I think Imposter has more sense about him. Yasuhiro probably talks just because he's so, like, stoned out that he needs someone to talk to. Yuta actively avoids Cody, and yeah, that's it. These guys are the novels, which I don't know about. I mean, I'll rank this guy, he's goofy as fuck, he probably wants to be friends with Cody. And I'll use, Yuto? I forget his name. This kid, I'll just use this kid to represent me. My opinion, I would kill Cody. Because, just a monologue. Who actually thought this design was better? Tell me, who thinks this design is better? No one. It's awful. I hate it. This is my little brag, but I hate this design. It's so awful. Bring back old Cody. That'll be the hashtag on this video. Bring back old Cody. Because new Cody is awful. Bring back old Cody. Please and thank you. But, yeah. That's about all I have to say. This tier list is... It's definitely something that, like, only some people will find funny, because you have to know what DR Next is, and you have to know why Cody is, like, such a disliked card. But I think this is a solid list. You know, in terms of that sort of ranking, I think this is solid. Yeah. If you want to see more goofy tier lists, suggest me things to rank, I will rank them because I like ranking stupid stuff. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I hope you enjoyed my silly little ranking, and I hope you all have a good evening, good morning, good night, whatever time it is. A goodbye.